Good day, grade 8. I am your teacher, Marie. Linear equation in two variables. Activity 1. Locate the following number on the number line below by naming them with the corresponding letter. How did you locate each number? Rectangular coordinate system. Rectangular coordinate system or Cartesian plane is composed of two perpendicular lines, one vertical and other is horizontal, which intersect at the 0.00 called origin. The horizontal line is called the x-axis. The vertical line is called the y-axis. In the x-axis, the positive number are in the right direction, while the negative number are in the left direction. In the y-axis, the positive numbers are in the upward directions, while the negative numbers are in the downward directions. The coordinate of any point on the Cartesian plane is denoted by x and y, where x is directed distance of point from y-axis and y is directed distance of the point from x-axis. The first coordinate of the point is called the x-coordinate or the abscissa, while the second coordinate is called the y-coordinate or the ordinate. The sign of the first and second coordinate of the point vary in the four quadrant as indicated below. We're going to count the quadrant by counterclockwise. The quadrant 1 is in the upper right side of the Cartesian plane. We have the positive x-coordinate and the positive y-coordinate. Quadrant 2, we have the upper left side of the Cartesian plane. The point we have is negative x-coordinate and the positive y-coordinate. Quadrant 3 is in the lower left side of the Cartesian plane. We have the point negative x-coordinate and negative y-coordinate. Quadrant 4 is in the lower right side of a Cartesian plane. We have the point positive x-coordinate and negative y-coordinate. There are also points which lie in the x and y axis. The point which lie in the x axis have the ordinate x and 0. And the point which lie in y-axis have the ordinate 0, y, where x and y are real numbers. Activity 2, Matchy-matchy. Match the vertical sentences in column A to the mathematical statement in column B. Linear equation in two variables. A linear equation in two variables is an equation that can be written in the form ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, and c are real numbers, and where a and b can be both 0. Linear equation in two variables can be used in describing two quantities such as input versus outputs. Finding the solution to a linear equation in two variables. The solution of linear equation ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, and c are real numbers, and the set of ordered pair x and y that can be satisfied the equation or that will make the equation true. Example number 1. Check which of the following is the solution to the equation x minus 3y is equal to 7. First, we have negative 5 and negative 4. So you're going to substitute the value of x and y in the given equation. So x, we're going to have negative 5. Then y is equal to negative 4. So we have negative 5 minus 3 times the quantity of negative 4 is equal to 7. Then let us simplify. Negative 5 plus 12 equals 7. That means 7 is equal to 7, which is true. Therefore, negative 5 and negative 4 is a solution of the given equations. To complete the ordered pair of the solution, you substitute the given value of the equation and compute for the unknown variable. Activity 3. Look at me. Luis is riding a bike. He goes up to different mountains in order for him to reach the nearest convenience store to buy his family's essential needs. Which mountain will be harder for Louis to ride up? Which mountain will Louis gain more speed if he is going down? Slope of the line. The steepness of the line can be measured by the ratio of change in vertical distance y sub 2 minus y sub 1 to the change in the horizontal x sub 2 minus x sub 1 between any 2 points on the line. The numerical value called the slope of the line represented by m. So slope is equal to m, then m is equal to change in vertical distance over change in horizontal distance. That means slope is equal to rise over run, or it is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Finding the slope given 2 points. We can get the slope of the line without looking at the graph. In order to get the rise over run, subtract the y-coordinate. To get the rise and subtract the y-coordinate of the given point to get the run. Step 1. Use the formula m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Please note that regardless which value is your y sub 1, y sub 2, and x sub 1, y sub 2, you will still arrive with the same answer. Step 2. Simplify. Step 3. Reduce the lowest term if possible. Another example, we're going to find the slope of the line passing through the point negative 3 and 3 and another point negative 4 and negative 4 and negative 4. So by the same formula, so let us rename the point. This will be the x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Then, let us substitute the x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2 in the given formula of the slope. So we have the y sub 2, which is equal to negative 4, minus the y sub 1 is equal to 3 over x sub 2, which is equal to negative 4, minus the x sub 1 is equal to negative 3. Then, negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7 over negative 4 minus negative 3 is equal to negative 4 plus 3. Therefore, it is negative 4 plus 3 is equal to negative 1. Then, m or slope is equal to positive 7. Finding the slope given an equation. If given an equation, there are two ways in finding the slope. First, rewriting the given equation to the slope-intercept form, we have y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope. Another method is to find the slope if given an equation is to write the equation in the form ax plus by is equal to c, where the slope is equal to negative a over b. So let us have the example. Identify the slope of the given equation. 8x plus 11y is equal to 7. So we have two methods in finding the slope given an equation. So first, we have to write the equation in the form of slope-intercept form. We have y is equal to mx plus b, where m is equal to the slope. And another example, another method is to find the slope. Just write the equation into standard form, then substitute the value of a and b in the given formula of the slope. M is equal to negative a over b. So let us have to find the slope of 8x plus 11, y is equal to 7. So first, let us use the first method. So rewrite. So 11y is equal to negative 8x plus 7. Just transpose the positive 8 to the right side, it becomes negative 8x. Then divide both sides by 11. So y is equal to negative 8 over 11x plus 7 over 11. So the slope here is negative 8 over 11. Then another method, we have m is equal to negative a over b. So the equation that we have is already rewrite in the standard form. So just copy the value of a and the value of b. So what is the value of a in the given equation? So the equation we have is 8x plus 11y is equal to 7. So this will be the value of a. So 8 and the value of b is equal to 11. Just substitute the value of a and b in the given formula. So m is equal to negative. The value of a is equal to 8 and the value of b is equal to 11. So m is equal to negative 8 over 11. Finding the slope given a graph. To find the slope of a line from each graph, step 1, select any two arbitrary points on the line. Step 2, calculate the rise and run. Step 3, use the formula in getting the slope. We have m is equal to rise over run. The line never changes. So any pair of points you can get in the line will resort to the same slope. You can do rise, we have upward or downward, and you can only do run to the right. If the point rise upward, the sign will always be positive. Otherwise, if it is downward, the sign always be negative. So find the slope of the line. So we have a given line. So first, just find 2 points. So you can find any point on the line. So I have choose the point here and the point here. So just plotting the point, and you can have the formula of the slope m is equal to rise over run. So rise, it can be downward or upward. Then the run is always to the right. So here, from this point, this will be the first point, I will going to down. So 1 unit down is equal to negative 1. So rise over run is equal to, I move downward, so it is equal to negative 1. Then from move to the right, then we can proceed to the other point. Then we have over 1. Then negative 1 over positive 1, or negative 1 divided by positive 1 is equal to negative 1. So this the slope of the given line is m is equal to negative. Thank you. Enjoy watching while learning. This is your teacher, Miss Marimar F. Figalan.